The time has come. We can wait no longer for the great masters to return.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship in Normal Prize for another episode of Sword of the Stars. Okay, so before we get going, I was going to try to record this video in 1440p. The problem with that is, in this game, the UI doesn't scale with the resolution that you're playing. So when I got the resolution working, I noticed that everything was really tiny, and it was kind of hard to see unless you were actually going to be playing in that resolution. So I was just like, it probably wouldn't be very good for the people that would be planning on who don't have a 1440p way of playing back videos. Probably wouldn't look too right for them, so I decided to just record this in 1080p instead of what we're kind of used to. And hopefully it goes well. Anyways, I'm hoping you guys are having a good New Year's so far. New Year's Eve, I should say, as of recording and uploading this. And hopefully next year will be a lot better than this year. I really hope it's better. But anyways, getting to our video. If we check to see what we did in the last episode, because it has been a while since I recorded this, so I kind of went around and saw everything that we've done so far. We have a colony ship moving down here to get this planet. It's not a very good planet, but we're getting to the point where we just need to keep expanding. Oh, we should also check our ranks real quick, which we've gone up. You're 6 on income, 6 on colonies, 8 on technologies. It's kind of bad. 6 on population, 6 on output, and 7 on ships. So we're doing better. That probably isn't really good. That means that probably the human people on this side are winning their war, and they're starting to slowly wipe out the computer over there. That's going to be bad, because once they get tired of fighting them, they're going to come after us. And we're still researching, god dang it, we're over budget, our VRF technology, which we can use to build point defense systems, which will help us in our fight against the Chosen, which if we check, I think it's this one. Yeah. We did find out in the last episode that they are using cruisers, and they brought some of the cruisers in to attack us. So once we get point defense technology, it might be time for us to start upgrading to cruiser class, because they'll also allow us to build cruiser fleet commanders, which allow us to command a larger fleet, which would be nice. Anyways, we have these guys here with the asteroid system that they are protecting, which is nice. We also might want to see if we can invest in better mass drivers, since we do have a couple asteroid stations that are guarding. Upgrading those mass drivers and upgrading missiles will help them do more damage. But anyways, let's see, what else do we have going on. Oh yeah, that's right. Near the last episode, the Chosen were bringing more reinforcements down here. But we got a pretty decent fleet. We have 52 destroyers guarding this planet. Holy crap. It is a pretty good planet. I want to get developed as quickly as possible. The Chosen really do seem to like this planet. Might send more reinforcements to that planet. Let's see, what do we currently have? 3 assault frigates. We have a bunch of oh yeah, that's right. The last few episodes we built a giant fleet to come over here to defend this planet. Okay, so we probably don't need to build anything. Can we like defense platforms? What's our industry right now? 109. Nah, let's focus on terraforming. Let's get the planet redeveloped, because if we can get our imperial population up, they can shoot more missiles at the enemy, which will help us in combat. Because they don't really have any defenses, they just have lots of missiles. But anyways, we have these guys down here who are defending this planet against some incoming swarmers. We really need to get this planet developed too. And you are actually my fleet that was going to go out to fight swarmers, I believe. I think that was the purpose of this fleet. But we'll defend here until the swarmer fleet comes in, and then we'll try to slowly wipe out more of the swarmers, so that we can also take some more of these planets. How many planets do we have? 14? That's not bad. There's 350 planets total, so we're like 4% out of 8 computers. That's not really good. Those are not good odds at all. But anyways, let's figure out what kind of strategy we want to do. This fleet's main purpose is to wipe out the swarmers. We do have a defensive fleet up here, so I guess what we can do is once we fight off the Chosen again, we could try and make a push to the enemy, but we're not quite ready to actually fight the Chosen. But once they bring this fleet in, they're going to be crippled for a bit, so we might be able to rush in and see if we can take the planet. Because the one thing about the Chosen, or I think these are the Zul, their actual faction, they are slowly destroying the planets as they capture and move on to other planets, because they have a permanent overharvest since they use slaves. And the longer they keep a planet under their control, the more permanent resources are deducted, which can be restored through combat and research, but it will make it to where if we colonize this planet, it won't produce a whole lot of industry or income until we get redeveloped. So that might be our plan. Let's play defense here. Fight off this fleet. If we survive, hopefully if we still have a decent fleet, we will push them away. Let's check out... Okay, cool. So we do have a decent fleet going on. Got our drone frigates, our missile frigates, command frigate. Okay. There's not much to really do this turn. We're still over 5 billion, not billion, geez, 5 million, 5 million savings. Those words are the ones I want to speak. So there's not much to do. Let's just go ahead and end our turn. Like 5 minutes just getting caught up on this. Guys, I believe, yeah, those are the humans next.
System update. The
Wait.
problem was a challenge, but not an obstacle.
Where did the Chosen go? Where are they gone? Confuzzled. But now we have VRF technology to allow us to get point defense tracking. Yay! We can use mass drivers as a way to point defense. It didn't unlock point defense for lasers though. Wonder if I have to get higher up the laser chain to actually get that unlocked. Or do I have to get point defense tracking and then I can get lasers? I don't know, I don't really do this that much. Very high-speed turrets and tracking systems fitted with small-bore, rapid-fire weapons. They are intended to track and engage incoming missiles and torpedoes, as well as threatening mines and asteroids. This is the technology that we really need. So let's go ahead and get that research. I think once we get this, it'll unlock the energy version.
You are wise, Maru Khan, to pursue this path.
Then after that, probably unlock cruisers. Unlocking cruisers are going to unlock a lot more ship options that we can make that will help us out on getting our economy booming. But okay, I don't know where that fleet went. I'm kind of afraid. Also, weren't the swarmers supposed to attack me? Oh, never mind, they're slow. Okay. And we don't have enough Imperial people here yet to actually repair our ships. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to probably lose. I'm kind of afraid to move this fleet. I wonder if they got in sensor range of me and I just said nope and went back to their planet. They're like, nope, we can't handle that. Possibility, because we don't know where they went. I'm going to send a small scouting fleet out. How far away is that planet? 5.8? Alright. Let's send a small scouting fleet out. Anchor. Super. Did that mess up the fleet? It did. Oh wait, no. It did. Never mind. Okay, I know what these star things do. I never knew this. Okay. So the star allows you to select the fleet. It also means that's the fleet that's actually going to come in if the enemy attacks. It'll be the actual attacking fleet that meets them in combat. So let's do a little bit of scouting.
As you say, Mortal Khan.
Send a small 4 destroyer fleet out. See what we find. Meantime, do need to keep building and keep growing and keep advancing, because the AI in this game are ruthless, and if you start slowing down, they will take advantage of that and wipe you out. So, like I said, once we wipe out the swarmer fleet, we'll start wiping out the other swarmer fleets with this small little. You guys are still exploring. And ooh, one thing I do remember from the last time that we went, I do remember that our enemies have a very high climate hazard compared to us, the humans and the Zols. That's one big advantage we have. So planets that are like over here on the left side, we can colonize without any issues. They probably won't be able to colonize it. Like this one. This one is very polluted, but for them it would be impossible. This would be like a negative 1,200 for them. That thing is colonizable. I think that's why, yeah, that's why I sent this fleet out to get that one. No. Oh, I also didn't realize we have an asteroid monitor on that planet. Okay. I'm starting to remember what I did like a couple weeks ago when I last recorded this game. And this one we don't really want to touch. I mean, we can still colonize it, because if they take it over, it'll be very hard for them to take it. But this one we definitely want to colonize, because they can't colonize it anyways. Looted for them. I want to destroy that alien derelict so we can have this planet, because it is a very, very good planet. And I'm going to wait until we get salvage technology, which we need cruisers for, so that we can get whatever technology this alien derelict comes with. Kill it. It could help us out greatly. Farmers down here on a planet that is unexplored. So we need to build a few small fleets to try to help wipe out these swarmers. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. They're kind of our issue at the moment, and just keep exploring areas where we can get new territory. And just get more intel, figure out where the enemy is. I mean, like, I know the Zool are over here on the right side, the humans are over here on the left, but we don't know where any of their planets are. We found 2 of the human planets, because they can only come on certain ways, which is that's one thing we need to research too. I forget where it is. I think it's in FTL. It's like one of the later branches in FTL broadband, but that allows us to see the hyperlanes, so we can figure out which planets we need to heavily defend from the. Pretty good. But right now we need to get our defenses up. Okay. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and build ourselves another fleet. Get a couple commander frigates. Shield frigates. Yes, these ones will be good against swarmers. Assault frigates, not really that good. Drone frigates would work. Couple drones. Missile frigates would be okay. We'll build a couple just in case. And a couple tankers. There we go. And I want to make 2 fleets. And we're just going to send these out to help wipe out the drone. Frigates. Yeah, 2 tankers. Okay.
The shipwrights stand ready to build.
This will be done in 3 turns. Cool. So once those fleets are done, we'll send them out, and we will start fighting back the swarms. And try to colonize those planets so we don't have to worry about swarms on our territory. Okay, that sounds good. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Chosen's really thinking. Same with the humans. I think the humans are the strongest ones on the planet, or on the galaxy right now. Alright, here we go. Fighting a swarm queen. Let's do this. Let's show these silicoid wannabes who the real top dogs are. None of that made any sense because we're birds fighting bugs, but whatever. I just tried to play homework. Everyone into position. You challenge our tribe. Go, fleet, go! I wipe them all out. Once we get point defense systems, this will also help us against these swarmers. Challenge our tribe. There we go. Let's see, we'll make you guys group 1. Go, drone frigates, go. Just keep everyone in position. I only lost 1 ship, which was a tanker, unfortunately. But we got 2 more. You guys there. You guys get there. Stay away from his forward guns. Here. Zoom in. Thank you. Oh, that didn't help. Zoom in on the ship, which is very, very damaged. He's trying to... Well, he might be turning. Nope, he's just sitting there. Alright, we're good. We got 2.5 minutes to destroy this thing. Get 1 missile that's coming in. Oh, you're not a drone. I thought you would launch from one of the frigates. Be pretty impressed for a bit. Zoom in! Thank you. Oh, he's starting to flame. He is... Oh, not turning. I think he's trying to turn. He has a... Ouch! Run! Run! Run away from the beam! Run from the beam! Dang! Run away from the beam! Double time it! There we go. Oh, we lost a couple frigates. The beam of death. He has a lot of flames. He should die here any second now. There he goes. Hooray! Well, we lost a little bit more frigates than I wanted to.
Update.
But we did it. Did defend the planet. Whatever it is. from the swarmers. Got one tanker left. That sucks. Don't have enough population yet to actually heal our guys, so they're gonna sit here for a bit. Oh, we also lost our leader. Okay. Well, I got a job for you, buddy. Need to reinforce this fleet. Build me a 3 commanders. Let's do 2.
The time has come. Increase the flock.
We need shield frigates. I want to build it on that planet. I want to build it here. Build me a couple shield frigates.
Our sisters will build fine ships, Murokan.
What else do we need? We'll probably build another super and 2 more interceptors.
Stand ready to build.
Probably it. We also lost our colonizers. So, rebuild the fleet with more colonizers. I mean, the point of that fleet was to go around and to wipe out the swarmers and capture the planets behind them so they stop these stupid swarmer invasions all the time. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to invest in a couple frigates. Oh, and I don't remember if I actually mentioned this in the last couple episodes, but you guys did tell me that you can use more than 1 colony frigate on a planet.
Yes, my Khan. More ships will be built.
That will boost up the amount of the imperial population that you start your planet out with. The reason why I always do 1 is because when I first started playing this, there was actually a bug, I believe, or either it was a bug or they made it to where you can only use 1 colony ship. But I remember when I first started playing this, because this was back in 2006 or whatever, like when the first patches came out. Actually, the funny thing is, the very first patch that they made for this game was to make it to where when you build your fleet, it automatically has auto refuel. The first time you play this wasn't enabled, so I kept getting my ships stuck in space because they didn't have this like little calculator that tells you how far away you can go before you run out of fuel. It was always green, so you can move your ships here and get stuck in space halfway there. Because 1, you probably had tankers in your fleet, but it wasn't automatically refueling, so you had to enable that every single time you built a fleet. There's a reason why that was the first patch. And second, I do remember in that earlier versions of the game, you can only use 1 colony ship, and if you use more than 1 colony ship on a planet, it wouldn't stack. Like I do remember testing that out back a long time ago, where I was like, I wonder if these things can stack, and I would do it, and it would still give me the same amount of population. Now, it could be the race I was using. That I never tested, because I usually played the monkey team, the Tarkos. But, yeah, apparently later on they actually patched that to where you can use like a bunch of colony ships, consume them, and then you get a bunch of population on your planet. Which is cool. I appreciate that. I appreciate patches that help us out. Okay, so are we done with the first one? We didn't quite get it all done. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's add you to new fleet. Add you to new fleet. Yeah, because I built 2. Oh yeah, and if you don't have a commander, you can't star them. That makes sense. And then a couple colony ships with us. Couple tankers. I think it was supposed to be 2, right? Tankers. We'll bring our new shield frigates. Bring 2 supers, interceptors. And if any of you guys are wondering the difference between the super drone frigates and interceptor drone frigates, it's a reference from Homeworld. Super drone frigates have beamers, so you know, super acolytes from Cataclysm, and interceptors are just normal laser fighters. So that's how I know the difference between the two. And else, I don't even remember what the freak I keep. Drone frigate, interceptor, no, super interceptor, and a couple missiles. All right. Oh, we're building the missile right now. Okay. So once the missile frigates get done, you will be ready to go. Alrighty. Next turn. That team. Ready. So we still have our exploration team here. They're going to go out and see the different planets of the zoo. We got this team down here exploring for this planet. We got this team here that's exploring, that's going to colonize this planet. Same with this one. Because this was our old planet that we lost from the Zol. Try and colonize it before they can. They actually can't colonize. No, wait, that's actually on their side. That's why they wanted to take that planet. Okay. Because it was actually in their range. Guys, you're not in their range. Why they wanted to back off? Sure. Let's go ahead and check our planets real quick. You're still the way you're supposed to be. Some of you guys were kind of complaining that I shouldn't focus completely on terraforming or completely on infrastructure. I don't know. That's just kind of how I like to play. I'm like, okay, this is white. Alright, it needs to be infrastructure. Okay, it's red. It needs to be terraforming. It's just an easier. But and then once they get up to a certain point, then I'll just balance them back out. Yep, you're still set to where you're supposed to be. You have about a quarter of our income going to planetary development. Okay, that's actually not that bad. And we're making a lot of money because a lot of our planets are starting to get happy. Good. We're gonna need that income. Especially if we start going to war and losing. That hurts your morale when you. And when you lose your planets. I think it hurts you more when you lose your planets. But still, it hurts. Alright, so let's go ahead and end this turn. See if anything happens. There shouldn't be anything that actually happens. Humans, you're taking a long time to load.
System update.
Kinda scary. Okay, so let's get this missile frigate here going. So we got. Oh, we only brought one in. Our other missile frigate. 2, 4 drones, 3 shields. Go ahead and. Oh, I don't know why I just clicked that. It does make it much easier to do this stuff over here. Oh! Okay, so a couple, I don't know, this was a few episodes ago. I was always wondering what these squads were for. They are your different waves. So you can make like 5 different waves of ships that come in whenever your, units get low. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. But anyways, let's go ahead and bring you back here. Supers. Yeah, we'll keep the supers back to protect the command ship. We'll have the normal ones, the interceptor ones in front of it. Yeah, we'll make like some sort of weird T formation. Put you there. There. That looks good. And then we'll put our missile frigates all the way back here to protect our command ship. There we go. Rename the fleet. Swarm Sweeper 1. That sounds like a good name. Okay, and Swarm Sweeper 1. Let's go ahead and move you guys out. It's kind of a long move.
We rise as one, Mortal Khan.
Come down here, and your goal will be to destroy the swarmers at the Caladan planet. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. And if you want to check me out live, I will be on Twitch. There will be a link in the video description. Just come over, say hi, and yeah, enjoy yourself, and I'll enjoy your company. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good Happy New Year's, and I really do hope next year is a lot better than this year. I sincerely hope it is. But again, until next time, this is Captain Soban signing out.
Good work with the Kal-El frigate, Workers 5 and 7. I'm sure they'll forget to thank us later.
You got that right.
Worker 12, did you track down those suit beacons we picked up in Sector 43?
Sorry, Command. We found the suits, but the 4 dogs didn't have a chance to get their helmets on. We tagged them for the burial ships.